Hello everyone, it's me, Katie. How's it going? Oh, that's all wobbly. I'm sitting here with a laptop on my lap. Makes sense because it's a laptop. Yeah, so I don't know really why I'm doing a video. I just think I look okay today, so I thought I would do a little video thing. Um, I'm watching a show like Super Size versus Super Skinny. It's actually really interesting because there's these people are like really overweight and someone who's really underweight, and it's sort of they have to sort of like swap dinners for like a week just to not, just to show that um, what, to get it into the heads what they're eating. And it's really quite good because it's shocking, and I think it's kind of inspiring. I'm not over, well, not overweight, I'm not big, I'm not slim, just sort of normal. So yeah, but it's inspiring to see these things, and I think it's helping me in my head to accept that things take time. These overweight people or underweight people, they're making changes, but it takes time, and it doesn't happen overnight, does it? And here's me thinking it does, but obviously it doesn't. So, I'm just trying to think about that, and yeah. It's 1 minute 40 and I'm just talking crap. I'm really bad at just talking in general. I mean, it feels so weird to me. I mean, everything that's going on, I can't even think of anything to say half the time. What am I watching? I'm watching earlier Better Call Saul. It's like set alongside the Breaking Bad because the movie's coming out this month, which I'm hyped to see. Really excited to see that. Better Call Saul's really good as well. I was expecting it to be pretty silly, maybe, I don't know, but it's not. It's really good. It's like the same sort of style as Breaking Bad, where they're put in really difficult situations, and you got to try and find how they're going to find a way out of it, kind of thing. And that's really really good because you're like, wow, this is fucked. He's dead or whatever. How are they going to get out of this? And then he does, or he doesn't, or something happens, and so good, so good. Like I've never, well, I'm super excited about it. Super excited about it, which is unusual because I'm not usually that hyped to see things. Even things like Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead and all that stuff. It's decent. I liked it, but this I'm really excited for, which is not like me at all. Yeah. So what else to talk about? I don't even know what to talk about. It's a nice day here, very sunny. I don't know if that's going to show up very well, but it's very sunny. It's nice, very bright, which is nice. Because it's like, well, we're now September, nearly September, no, nearly October, isn't it? So yeah, so like we're halfway through September. So I suppose it is still summer. You can tell because it's really nice out there. British, we talk about the weather. That's what we talk about. It's like the British thing, isn't it? Talking about weather, because it's like we have like a dis-ease of starting conversations. Some people don't, but generally British people do. So moaning about the weather, it's just our way of saying, hello, how are things today? I don't really want to talk to you, but we'll say, oh, isn't it terrible? Oh, look at it raining. Oh, typical, it's raining again. It's a British thing, I just talked straight for like 4 minutes. My throat is already hurting. That kind of proves how not used to talking. It's not something I often do, talking very much. I don't know why. It's just something that I can't even explain it. It's not. I find it difficult, you know. Why difficult? I don't really know why difficult. Just difficult because I don't know. I had social anxiety for so many years, and I've still got a bit of it. So I never did talk. I didn't talk to anybody ever. I would overanalyze in my mind. If someone said something, I would say I'd really think about the reply, and by the time I thought of something to say, the conversation had already moved on to something else, and that was so silly because like now I don't have a filter. I don't know why, but my brain has changed. I don't have that anymore. I just say things, but I think because I never had any practice doing small talk, really, I don't know what to talk about. I know that's so silly, but it's like what you do is you talk about interests and things and everything, and I'm not embarrassed by my interests like I used to be. But talking about your own interest is kind of self-centered, I suppose. Maybe, like how to explain it? I don't know how to say it. Like it's bloody rude, basically. It's not a thing to do, is it? You don't talk about your interest. You just don't. But that's what you kind of need to do. And it's difficult because I'm not quite sure what my interests are anymore. Like as I've gotten older, and as I've started HRT, my interests have changed, definitely changed, especially since HRT, because I don't know, the things I used to really enjoy, I just not really that interested anymore. Like how to say, all this gory stuff. I used to love gory stuff growing up. I used to adore it. All these gory movies and everything, and I can't stomach it. I mean, there was a show on the other day about serial killers, and it was interesting. Don't get me wrong, it was interesting, but it was horrible, and they would like. I don't want to talk about it because it makes me actually feel sick. But yeah, it was gross, and I just think I used to like that. I used to like computer games a lot. I don't really like games so much anymore. I mean, I occasionally play them, but I just no interest in it. Really, it's like I don't know. So I'm trying to find new interest in my life, which is difficult, because I'm not quite ready yet. This is okay. I look better today than I've looked in a long time, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go out. I'm not ready to, do things that normal people do yet. And that might change in the next 6-7 months. Because I'm 5 months on HRT tomorrow. So after a year, I'm hoping the improvements will continue, and we'll see how things go. But at the moment, I'm just sort of stuck in limbo. I think also that I've had this shitty job for so long. You're working 12 hours a day, hundreds of miles away from home, staying in hotels, so 5-6 days a week. And then when you're traveling, because it's so far, you have to travel down beforehand. When you get there, you're losing half a day before you even start. Then you've got to work the full week, and then you finish, say 7 o'clock Saturday morning. You've got to get home, which can take 5 or 6 hours sometimes, and then you get home and you're shattered because you're tired because you've been up all night working, and then you go to bed and you wake up and you've got Saturday night off, but you're still tired because of the travelling, and then you've got the Sunday off, which is great, but you've got to wash your clothes and get yourself ready because on the Monday morning you've got to set off for work again to make sure you're there to start. So you get no time off, and it's a killer. It's a real killer to do that. So yeah, so I'm in the process now looking for a new job. Less hours is fine. Yes, I had to do them hours before because I was paying a lot of rent and a lot of council tax and a lot of bills and everything. And now I'm sharing with Hannah, who's gone. I was going to show, but she's gone out. So yeah, I was going to. Since I'm sharing with Hannah now, everything's a lot more manageable. So I don't need to do 60 hours a week, hundreds of miles away from home, and it's not like I'm even earning, a decent wage. I just it seems like a decent wage because of the amount of hours I'm doing. So in the process of trying to find a new job, which is hard because I'm trans, and I'm not fully out. I mean, I'm out obviously online, and my family know, and some of my friends know, but that's it. So, do I go to a new job and say, "Hi, I'm Katie, I'm transgender, but I can still do your job," and they say, "No, thanks, we don't want none of you lot," or do I go as a stupid boy, and then they say, "Yeah, great, here's a job," and then I say, "Well," like a month in, say, "Well, actually, I'm transgender," and then they say, "Okay, bye bye." It's difficult. It's very difficult at the minute to figure out, what to do. But I'm trying. I am trying because I need a new job. I need a new job. I need a new job where I've got time to do things. Actually have a life of some kind, even if it means that I'm earning less. So, but I know I'm moaning about work for the past like 5 minutes, but it's something that's really, really, really causing some problems. This job is frustrating. I'm really, really struggling to let me set it properly. Yeah, so I'm really struggling to figure this out. So I'm just thinking, if I can get a normal job, even if it's 30 hours a week or something, I'll be comfortable. I'll have enough money to pay my bills. I'll have enough money to get my HRT and have enough money for food and clothes and normal things, and then hopefully have enough money left over to do things. But at the moment I'm in limbo because I don't know. Let's stop talking about work, please, Katie. Right? So, what else? What else can I talk about? I don't know. I was going to try and make this like 15 minutes long, but all I've done is ranted and ranted and ranted about my job. So, I think mostly the people who see this will be on Twitter, if anyone comes to see it. I'm not sure why anyone would want to listen to me moan for 15 minutes, but if you do, bless you. If you've sat here for 13 minutes now, listening to me moan, you're crazy and very sweet. Definitely crazy though. Definitely crazy. Really, really crazy if you've done that for 13 minutes. But thank you. This isn't going to be like the start of a YouTube channel or anything. This is possibly going to be just me talking about stuff, maybe once a week or something. No reason, just because I want to talk. I want to try and practice my voice a little bit. I mean, this is not a great voice. This is my normal voice pushed about an octave higher. It's very easy to do, and I know it's still very masculine sounding. No, maybe not very, but it's still masculine sounding. But you've got to start somewhere, right? And I've got to try and normalize this as my voice before I can push it up a little higher. Because if you do it too high, it sounds really stupid. And then, you just sound ridiculous. Which I don't want to sound ridiculous. I mean, talking is, like I said, I don't talk much, but it's important to talk, isn't it? You know, sometimes just to say things, because otherwise they're just in your head. You know, they're just sitting there, boom, all day, every day, and it can become a problem. You become like obsessed with them in your head, and yeah, well, anyway, like it's 15 minutes now, so I'm going to stop because this is a long video of me ranting about crap. I know. So feel free, if you're watching this, great. If you leave a comment if you like. If you're a dickhead, then you're a dickhead, I suppose. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you like. You know, like I said, this is not going to be anything super regular or the beginning of anything. It's just something for me to do and, you know, think about, because I think it's important that I start doing this. Anyway, I'm talking now. I love you all. Bye bye.